everybody, welcome to the legendary Zapata. We're gonna play Overwatch one more time. Let's see if we get a good game today. Hopefully we level up to level 10. And yeah, didn't upload a video yesterday due to my wisdom teeth killing me, which they still are, but the pain is more manageable today than it was yesterday. Hope you everybody's having a fantastic day. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be playing for long, but I'll play for as long as I can, to get to try to get some videos up. And if anybody's interested, I'm gonna be live streaming later today. Also, if anybody is interested, I'm gonna start with Reaper, just because you know. Actually, I'm gonna go with Bastion. I had a great game with him last time, him or her actually. um, last time. So I would like to, try to get another good game. You know, it would be it would be uh really good if I could if I had another good game. I'm pretty sure I could level up. I think so. All right. I've been having conversations with people at work about um them not really liking Overwatch, and the reasoning for not liking it makes sense because well, a little bit. Well, when Overwatch first came out, it first came out for computer. For When it first came out, I played it first on console, and to be honest, I hated the controllers for console. They're just I just don't like them. Like I'm used to playing Call of Duty and that layout, and even Battlefield has a nice layout for their games, and that's what I was used to. And when I saw that this game has a not completely different layout, but a pretty different layout from what I'm used to, that was kind of like a moment. Uh, oh no, I'm getting out of here. Screw this, screw this. I was never liked this team that much anyway. Oh no, I'm out. Excuse me. No, no, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh man. Yeah, she wrecked me. Yeah, I know that I can self repair myself. Thank you for giving me that useless tip. Um, come on, guys, come on. Let's not have this happen already. What? That was so quick. Oh my god. That already took the point. Why did you? What? Did she just? She just froze me. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever been froze before. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, she froze me and the other guy. Oh, nice. The double teamed me. And at work, they don't think I'm like a nerd for it, for liking Overwatch, but people tend not to like it, to like the game. I think it's a fantastic game, great well, at least I enjoy playing it on computer. Has great graphics, like it's like the style of the game, like the visuals. I mean, it's pretty unique compared to other games. Usually, first-person shooters are pretty standard. They typically play the same. This is like, okay, wow, my first loss within like the first 5 minutes of playing. Kind of crazy, but yeah, I kind of like the play style, especially on computer, because like this as a computer game makes sense. As a console game, it's like the way I feel is like trying to play World of Warcraft with a Xbox controller. I don't know if you're able to do it, but it's just I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. Oh wow, I came in the standings. Come on, guys, vote for me. Damn, I can't believe I got hero damage. The hero damage done. No, nobody wants to stay in that team. Jesus Christ. Understandable. Can't wait till I get a taste of what competitive feels like. Um, it should be fun. You know, I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty recently because I've been really interested in the third season that's coming out today and or Sunday the 31st, depending on the 31st of July, depending on whenever you watch this video. And it's a pretty great show. It's really interesting. I like like the way like the freedom that they take with their characters and stuff. Like they do things that nobody will ever think to adding to their video games ever because it's bizarre. It's like really bizarre how for example Rick is a character like the main character is a drunk that's publicly drunk like they don't even try to hide it. Um, and Morty and Summer and every other character they're just like it's just fun. It's a funny like way. It's kind of like a funny way of having a show. I think it's pretty interesting. Play a little bit with Soldier 76. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play with Reaper. Last episode, I saw that my number one, I think my number one character was Reaper. So, might as well adding playtime to this character. Somebody's called Mango Stick. It's pretty funny. Um, nice. Jesus Christ, this Reaper is so critical of people. Okay, that was creepy. Anyway, um, so yeah, Rick and Morty is a great show, man. It's like I don't watch cartoons anymore. Not because I think I'm too grown for them or anything, but just there's no really cartoons out there that really like call for my attention. But Rick and Morty, man, that show is just like too much. Like, um, wait, oh, a big Junkrat. Like, I don't know. I've never seen like at first when I first saw that show, I thought that it was like a like Adult Swim's version. Like at first of all, I thought that it was part of Robot Chicken. Trying to mock Back to the Future, because Marty, Rick, and the dog. Like it made sense in my head. But then when I actually watched the show and I realized that it was an actually standalone show, I was pretty shocked to be honest with you. It was like, oh wow, this is actually a show. And at first I didn't want to like it because I was like, this is just like Back to the Future because all the time traveling and blah blah blah. This is like in Back to the Future, you get a movie where that's a great movie where you have these characters like going back in time and engaging in this adventures that um you know that like how can I say it? These adventures that like they have to get out and they get out of and like it's usually like like pretty elaborate adventure. You get that from Rick and Morty per episode. Like there are like 10 or 11 episodes per season, and in those 10 or 11 episodes, they get done what like they get done in Back to the Future in a whole movie, which obviously the movie goes more into depth and like it makes more sense and whatnot. But like the way Rick and Morty go about it is like in a comedic way. There's a little more of dramaticism, and Back to the Future because obviously it's a movie that's being compared to a TV show. There's not really much dramaticism that you can add to a show, let alone a cartoon show. Not that cartoons can be dramatic, but you know, that's just my opinion. Like you guys, like anybody can disagree with me, and I know I'm not completely right. I'm not bashing Back to the Future because Back to the Future is a classic, and there will be a whole community of people who rip me apart if they thought that I'm ripping on Back to the Future, which is obviously it's clearly not the case. I will never rip on such an amazing movie. I love that movie. Speaking of movies, if anybody saw the new Spider-Man movie and liked it, you're like the greatest person ever. In my opinion, that has been the best Spider-Man movie ever to be ever made. Tobey Maguire, I loved him as Spider-Man when he had the mantle, but just I always knew that something of him just didn't quite match to what I understand Spider-Man was. You know what I mean? Like he's a great actor. Don't get me wrong. Tobey Maguire, like he knows what he's doing. But at Spider-Man, Spider-Man is first of all he's supposed to be a younger guy, unless they're taking like making him into like making an older version of Spider-Man, which I highly doubt that they did like that they were trying to do because those movies started with him being in high school. Then, um, he already looked like a 30-year-old in high school anyway, so like that was obviously a fail. And then we have Andrew Garfield, which as Spider-Man he was great. For a while, he was my favorite Spider-Man. Actually wish that they kept him as Spider-Man, and because he looked younger, even though he's older than Tobey, and two, like his portrayal of Spider-Man was just great. He was funnier than Toby, and Toby he was kind of like he looked sad all the time. I don't know. Watching Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was kind of sad, and Andrew, he was just like funnier, wittier. As Spider-Man, he was like the only thing that I didn't like is that as Peter, he was like a cool kid. Like you know what I mean? Like like um he could have definitely like been less cool as Peter. Like when I saw his Spider-Man movie, I was like, damn, like I would like to be like this Peter. Like he's got it good. And obviously that's not how Peter Parker is. Um, if anybody has ever seen a Spider-Man movie, read a Spider-Man comic, we all know that Peter Parker is not a cool kid. He's like the awkward kid who's like who thinks he's ready. He thinks he's overqualified. Like he thinks he's qualified to do things that he's not, and he's just a kid. You know, all kids do that, honestly. And yeah, sadly enough, Andrew Garfield didn't have was not able to do that. He couldn't deliver on that, which is a shame because he's a great actor, but that's not his fault. That's just the way the script was written. And with Tom Holland, he's the right age, first of all, which is not a fucking 30-year-old, but at the same time, he's not like he's super young, which is like right away you can see Peter Parker, boom, there, and the way he portrayed it, that was just brilliant. If I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you if you have not seen it yet, but I will tell you that you will definitely like love. Like he literally makes you fall in love with him. Like Tom Holland really like he deserves like I don't know. I would say that he deserves an award for this movie because it was amazing, and I don't want to just like seem like I'm just like biased or anything because I like him better than anybody else. My favorite Spider-Man actor has always been Andrew, but after watching Tom Holland, it's like hard not to agree that he's the best Spidey ever. And there are people who actually oppose him as being Spider-Man. Like I have a coworker who thinks Tobey was better than Tom Holland, which is, in my opinion, it's insane. Like I don't know how he can say that, but like that's his opinion, and I can respect that. And unfortunately, I have to disagree. Um, Tom Holland is way beyond Garfield. I mean, Maguire. Never, like nobody can tell me anything that Toby did was better than what Holland did. Like Holland was awkward as Peter, which is a big part of Spider-Man, and at the same time he was really really like what can I say? He was really like he was quirky and like I don't know. He was just like not quirky. That's a bad word to use. He was like he just got it right. I read a couple Spider-Man comics before, and like honestly, he got it right. Man. Oh shoot. All right. I'm getting distracted here. Sorry. That's a pretty intense conversation to have. Okay. No, it would be a bad idea for me to go right now. Now I could go. And they didn't die. Man, we need to get objective B ASAP. I would like to know what you guys think and who's the best Spider-Man. If anybody's watching out there, please let me know who do you think is the best Spider-Man ever and why. Don't forget the why. The why is important. Cause I don't. I hate it when people just say, "Oh, this is the person." Why? Just because. Like for me, Tom Holland did it. He sounds just like the. I watched the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show that used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it still is there. Um, and I've read, as I mentioned, I read a couple Spider-Man comics before, and that's just it's Peter. Like obviously, and I'm sure, 100% sure, even if Marvel doesn't admit it, they took a lot of inspiration from um, the Ultimate Spider-Man. And I gotta give props to Kevin Feige. That guy, Jesus man, he literally made comics cool again. I know people he used to make fun of me for liking comic books. Like they've like become big fans now, and like I don't know, or not everybody's a comic book fan, and everybody's like talking about the latest Spider-Man movie or the latest X and Y. And at first it was annoying, but I'm glad that everybody get to like they get to like the comics and stuff now. Like it's cool. Like now you can talk with anybody about this stuff. When before it used to be like if you talk about it, you were a fucking nerd. Sorry for the f bomb. But yeah, like I used to get really upset when like I would be like, oh yeah 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 Spider Man or yeah yeah X Man or yeah yeah blah blah blah, and everybody would be like, oh my god, how old are you? Like 10? You're still reading comic books? First of all, I was 14, which is like the I think it's an appropriate age to read comics book at. Um, I know I might be wrong. Like apparently you can't read comics book when you're 14, but yeah, now everybody's like hitting me up, asking me what does X and Y mean, why, like the questions that I get most commonly asked by people who don't like comics, that they just started liking comics because of the movies now. They ask me why don't they put that why don't they just put the Fantastic Four on the movies? Like they're great, blah blah. They made two movies. They can just add them to the universe, right? Why don't they just do that? And my answer has always been because legally they can't. Damn, that's a pretty cool game. Jesus Christ. Well, congrats to that team that won though. You guys kicked butt. Or I gotta give them their GG. Um, well, yeah. Anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. To whoever watched. Hope you guys enjoy the game. And if anybody's, if you guys have any, you know, any answers to what I was talking about in this gameplay, please drop them down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. And let's have a nice discussion in the comments. All right. Thank you.